Welcome to another episode of the One Call Away podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, get us out there. I'm your host, Roy, and I'm here with my co host.
What up, pretty Tony? Shit, I can't call it. I might fall in that fruit. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. But when you do it, act like you're used to it. You feel me? You feel me? That fruit.
I feel your
Pretty Tony, what
nephew.
they used to call me. Pretty Tony, what they used to call me. It's your boy Slum. What's up, bro?
Shit, chilling. What up with you, boy?
You know, same old, man. Thank the Lord every day that He wake us up, man. You feel me? Thank the Lord every day.
Every day. Every day.
But let's get let's get right to it, man. The prosecutors want to play Lil Dirk video for hire to prove that he was slime for King Rob. So they put a motion in because they want to play the video because they said he go slime for King Von, man. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that?
And he in jail for that, right? For a conspiracy to hire somebody to murder somebody or something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they trying to use his songs against them. Yeah, I mean he do got a lot of songs about sliding for Vaughn and not sliding for Vaughn. And some of them songs is hot. I like a lot of them. If I'm being honest, they might got a case, but I don't feel like prosecutors should be able to use songs against you because everybody know these rappers is make believe. 99% of them is make believe. So a lot of it is not real. I feel like they reaching trying to prosecute him for his lyric. Use the case at hand. You know what I mean? I understand you can use people. Every word you say can be used against you and all that. But when it comes to lyrics, this is a form of art. You know what I mean? It's just like painting a picture. You ain't gonna convict somebody of murder for painting a picture. You know what I mean? That's what I think. It ain't right.
Yeah, they said they try to use the video piss me off, and they try to use the lyrics dirt rap. He said, "Boy, no cap. I got killers that love and they don't rap." He said, "If I die, don't lie. You better slide. You niggas better slide." Then he said, what he say?
Wait, Vaughn said that,
You can't
right?
get the if you can't get the main if you can't get the main nigga, then you better get his guy. So that's basically the lyrics they try to use at the trial. But they said when King Von died, when Lil Durk dropped that 720 album, which came out a year after King Von died. So they try to use that video piss me off at trial. You know what I'm saying? They try to use his lyrics against him to make it prove that, like he said, if you can't get the main nigga, you know what I'm saying, you better get his guys, though, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically, it's crazy, though. They try to do anything they can to, prosecute you, to build a case, to convict you, because sometimes their case be so weak. So they try to find anything and everything to try to, build a case on you to get you to cop out or get the jury to found guilty, because they know a lot of prosecutors, they lies and all that. So I think you told me in that album, he said that was none of that stuff real he was rapping.
Yeah, and the 7220 album, he got a song in there called Aha. And he in the beginning of the song, he like ain't none in this song is real. All this shit is prop just in case the Fed listening. He said that in that song. And then right after that he came on there talking about some don't respond to shit with Vaughn. He said, "What he say? He said you tripping. Go get your gun." So he kind of said he was riding for Vaughn right there, but he did say all that shit was prop. He said that shit make believe in case the Fed listening. He did say that. He did.
Yeah, they definitely try to use it to get some time about. Boy, no cap. I got killers that I love, but they don't rap. You know what I'm saying? If
Mm-hmm.
I die, y'all better slide. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to use everything they can. Because they try to use both for the murder case. I think got another murder case somewhere. They say it happened out west somewhere. And they try to put both of them together. And the judge, like, no, we go do one at a time. So that was a plus for Lil Durk, you know what I'm saying? That was something, whatever. Don't put the shit in no song, man.
No.
Shit on the internet, man. Like, come on, man. You like you looking to go to jail. Like, why would you do that anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
you put you dead in the rap. That's what what's his name? Bobby Spurter?
Yep.
Somebody about a week ago. Like, come on, man. Are you
And
serious,
he
man?
said the nigga name in the song. He said somebody, I forgot what name he said. He called a body about a week ago. He definitely said that. It's crazy because I think Lil Dirk knew that he was about to be indicted because when he dropped his last album, he was always rapping and talking about how telling people don't put none of their shit on the internet. Like if you gonna rap about it on the internet, you might as well go to court and said you killed the man. But it was too late then because he had already put all that drill music and shit on. He put that all in his album. But you know, everybody is in it for clout. Everybody trying to get that aura, so they put it on Instagram. They put it on the internet. They they rap about it. You know what I mean? Whether it's true or not true, everybody looking for clout, and they don't know.
Attorney calls may be monitored and recorded.
They don't know that they own prosecutor. They building a case against themselves because they got it all on the internet. You about to put yourself in jail because you document everything you document. But as long as they getting paid for it right now and they getting money in their pocket right now, they not really focused on what's gonna happen in the future or what the situation they putting themselves in 5, 10 years from now. So I don't know. I don't think it's a great decision for them to be doing this.
No, you definitely right though, because you might well go ahead and turn yourself in. Like, look at you. I just shot through it over here. So I'm putting it in my song anyway. So you might well just go ahead and lock me up anyway. Though, know what I'm saying? It's crazy though. But you know, I'm not trying to glorify anybody, but you know, real killers out there, assassins, if you want to call it. And reason why they still out there in the street, they ain't get caught in because they keep their mouth closed. They ain't gonna tell nobody. They ain't gonna put it on the internet because they don't want to get caught up in that jail. See,
Yep.
y'all trap chasing, trying. I was smoking your homie, your dead homie, like you smoking him out. Okay, now you smoking that jail. Like it's just crazy though, man. Like these young dudes, man, they just don't think, man. Like you gotta, use your brain, man. Think before you react, man. You know what I'm saying? Think about it first before you put it on there. Think like, man, if I put this in the song, I could potentially go to jail for the rest of my life. But it's all about clout, though. You want to let people know that you did this, you did that. But that's stupid, though. Real people don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't move like that.
Real,
Like
what Lil Wayne said, real G's moving silent like lasagna. And for Lil Durk, I do feel bad for Lil Durk because, Lil Durk grew up where we grew up, 69th and Iceland. He used to live right there. You know what I mean? We used to go to Fat Albert on 69th and Iceland, and then they air tight. Right at the Kirches and Shane. You know what I mean? And, he came out of that struggle, but he came out of it rapping about what he rapping about now. But when he made the money and he made it and he got where he wanted to go and his dreams came true, he should have left that street shit alone. He should have did what the dude that Chief Keef should have did what Chief Keef did. He got up out of there. Hey, what the uncle said in next Friday? I ain't one of the nigga that said I was gonna get my money, I was gonna leave in the hood. Once I got my money, I was gone. Just another nigga late paying his rent. He got a bottle. You got to go, man. Get your bag and go.
But the reason why you do all that, also the reason why you do all that, you trying to leave the hood.
Yeah.
You trying to provide your family, put your family in a better situation, though. Know what I'm saying? Like you made it, so know what I'm saying? It's okay. To leave the hood, though. I'm saying you need to stay in the hood. You don't gotta, know what I'm saying? Like you did that. You did whatever you did to get up out that jam, though. Know what I'm saying? Because when you go back and look at like Lil Dirk and all them Chinese rapping and all them, Devin Rose from the hood, though. Don't say his brother and them from the hood. So they made sure he stayed out the hood. They ain't in the hood no more. Look at Challenge Rapper. He's from Inglewood. He's from the South. He's from the heart of Chicago. And he left the hood like you did what you did to leave the hood. You made the money, and now it's trying to get your family up out of there, man, and do something better, man. Like forget what other people saying about you, talking about you ain't real and all that. Yeah, that's over with. I'm still real, but I'm a businessman now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about my family now. But these young guys gotta grow up, man.
Yeah, you can give back. You can invest in the hood, pay for college tuition. Like nobody ain't saying forget about the hood, but when you make it out and you in that situation, you ain't got nothing else to prove. You know what I mean? You one of the chosen few that was able to make it up out of there. Now you gotta stay alive so you can bring up the next generation, man. You gotta stay out of jail so you can bring up the next generation. You gotta do it the right way once you get that opportunity to do that thing. Cause everybody want to prove how tough they is. When you listen to rap, like I say, 9 times out of 10, none of these niggas went through none of that shit they went through. None of them was tough guys. They was in the hood, but they was in the house though, playing the video game. They wasn't outside. Come on, man. You wasn't outside. You was in the crib playing Monopoly. Come on, man. You from the hood, but you wasn't in the hood. You wasn't really in the hood. You just from the hood. And that's okay. You know what I mean? You can be like Chance the Rapper. That worked too. You can be a doctor, lawyer. You know what I mean? You can still have a successful life without thinking you some tough gorilla ass nigga, cause you not that. And you influence the niggas up, the young boys up under you to be like that, and you leading them astray. You giving them the wrong mindset that where they think that's gonna get them out the hood, but it's not. Everybody ain't gonna make it taking the route you take. So just tell the truth.
Definitely right. You're definitely right. And also, I think Lil Dirk was peer pressure. I think people were pressuring because, like, we from Chicago, and I really never heard nothing on Lil Dirk name. You know what I'm saying? I know he went to jail for a gun case and all that. Like, we heard stuff on King Von name. You know what I'm saying? What he was doing, all that, whatever he was doing. But I think Lil Dirk was for King Von. And it's like, at that moment, that time, even if you was going to do something, maybe you did it too soon. You should have waited. Don't put your business out there. You messing with the wrong people. You think loyalty to you. You know what I'm saying? But they really only there for the money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I just think he was peer pressure because me being from Chicago, I just really didn't heard nothing on his name. Maybe he did something. I just,
Maybe.
it's a big city, so and though we grew up around the area, though, you know what I'm saying? They talk about Oak Block and Parkway. They call Parkway. I used to be all through that, though, you know what I'm saying? That's what we call it, though, you know what I'm saying? But they call it Oak Block, so all that 61st, all that, I know about all that, though, you know what I'm saying? But I just really never heard nothing on his name like I heard on Vaughn and all them. And I think he was just peer pressure to do something because everybody was pressuring to do something. Look what happened, though. Even if he did, I don't know if he did it, he didn't do it, but I just feel like people would peer pressure him with whoever around to, you got to slide for Vaughn, you got to slide for Vaughn. You know what I'm saying?
They would definitely
He fucked up his life for that.
they were definitely trolling him online and telling him that when he gonna get back for Vaughn because he rapped about that a lot. That's why he made the song. Don't respond about shit with Vaughn. He was definitely getting peer pressure, and maybe it got to him. You know what I mean? Peer pressure, a motherfucker. Peer pressure is real.
May be monitored and recorded.
Peer pressure is real because if you got 4 niggas and 4 of them niggas got on new Jordan, you got to beat up ass K switches and they think, hey, we need to hit this lick if you want to pay a Jordan. That's peer pressure. That shit rough. It happens. It do get into your psyche, into your mindset where you feel like you got to prove something. But you already proved enough. You already did enough. He had asked for a $4.5 million bond. They wouldn't even give him that. Man, they not trying to let him out of jail. And I don't like that either. I don't like how you got to fight your case in jail. I don't like that. He should at least be allowed a house arrest. You know what I mean? They in there. He in jail and they building the case against him. The case should already be built. Like he should already be going to trial. Already. He in trial right now, right?
Trial started this month. And the trial started, man, you're right, though, because when you in jail, it's hard to fight a case in jail. They already
Mm-hmm.
look at it as you guilty, though. But you don't got the compensation for the connection, though, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't going to get to all that. But let me go back on what you said, what you right, though, because a lot of these rappers out here, man, and why I said this, I think I said it in our last podcast, that I think some of this rappers being toxic for the kids because, like you said, like, y'all out here saying y'all doing this and doing that, but y'all really ain't doing that. And you got these little kids looking up to y'all, and they believe in what y'all doing, and y'all taking their life away, though, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand is that when they out here killing people, they taking a life and they life gone. They 17 years old, man. I'm in jail with guys 17 years old, been in jail, they was 15 years old, and their whole life is gone, man. They got life, double life, like they don't have no chance to to grow up and enjoy their life and have kids, have a family, and you know what I'm saying, to really live their life. Their life is over with. But you know what? Who did it is these rappers, man. And all they do is walk around and see these same rappers who gave their ass all this time, man. That's sad, man. It's like that's really sad, man. And I believe a lot of, I ain't gonna say all rap is toxic, but it is a lot of toxicity for these young black boys and kids out here, man, because it's just sad, man. It's just setting themselves off because they believe in you and believe in what you say the truth. Now you got rappers out there say they smoking and doing all this. They don't do no drugs. They ain't out there in the hood. They ain't out there selling nothing.
They don't even drink. They promote alcohol, don't even drink. Like, they don't even do drugs. Like, these dudes is college graduates. Like, for real. A lot of them went to college. They is not dumb dudes. They smart enough to know, as long as they could corrupt these young minds, and these young minds buy their albums, then they corrupt the young mind, as long as they get that money. That's why they was putting that Illuminati on rap, because it's a mind control thing, and it's like a devil worshiper type thing. Now, I don't believe that's what it was, but it's definitely mind control, where it's corrupting the youth. It corrupting them, giving them terrible thoughts.
Young black lives and white man. Like I say, I'm in here right now with a lot of them. I'm talking about their whole life is gone. They don't have a chance again. It's over with. It's over with. That's not, and it's sad though. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you 17, man. You got 200 years, man. You ain't never coming home again, man. You don't have no kids. You never really lived your life yet. You never lived. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never experienced nothing, man.
You ain't been through nothing.
Be around these walls and these gates, man. You know what I'm saying? And these guys who's saying all this, and
You're gonna be around these walls and these gates, and you got these older guys. They influence you. You know what I mean? And a lot of them don't got your best interest in mind, and that's just real. But when you in jail, maybe you can find a family. But if you 15 years old, 17 years old, you got 200 years. You ain't even lived. You ain't even lived. You ain't made no stain on earth. No, you didn't contribute to nothing. Nothing at all. You ain't bring no life into this world. Cause when you die, only one thing you can leave behind is life and a legacy. You ain't gonna be able to leave nothing like that behind. You got 200 years at 17 years old, and they don't want to let you out. They don't want to give you early release. They don't want to do it because they getting paid off your dumb ass. Just gotta make smarter decisions. We need better mentors. We need better mentors and better inspiration around us. You know what I mean? To lead us better. You know what I mean? People that can lead us down the right path. You know what I mean? Because another thing that lead us down to different paths is hate. There's a lot of hate going on in the black community, where people be hate for no reason. Like look at Soldier Boy.